Jay, how important is this rematch with Usyk?
Well, it's important. We can't deny it. It's important. It's a tough fight. I'm working hard. A lot to do in these 6 weeks, but God willing, with prayers, everything will work out.
It's all about mentality. Have you tweaked it? Are you ready?
This is what I'm building. It is all about mentality, for sure. The physicality is something that any of us can develop, but it's who's stronger here.
Are you going in there with your Ninja power?
100%. That's what's got me here, so I'm not going to get rid of it now. We're going to take it all the way.
After this, what's next?
Let me just focus on this one fight. That's where my focus is.
Did you learn anything from the first fight?
Yeah, a lot, for sure.
What did you take from the first fight that can be useful in the second one?
Split his face open.
All the best, champ. Another Niger shout out.
God bless you. Yeah, Niger shout.
Those are the words of Anthony Joshua. As you heard him say, I have learned to split his face open. That was the accented thing that I am going to talk about, along with other things that he did say. He mentioned mentality, first of all, and that's what he's building. And, of course, he was promoting or talking, or being interviewed, rather, by a African interviewer, okay, a reporter. So, of course, his parents are from Nigeria, so he needs to rep that 100%. And, he was doing that to full effect. The mentality thing is something that he does need to work on, and I think him saying, I want to split his face open, meaning, hey, this is what I need to do. Inflict pain on Usyk and knock him out. Let me counterpunch. It sounds good. Okay. I don't want to sound like such a pessimist, but you do know that Anthony Joshua did split Oleksandr Usyk's face open in the first fight. It wasn't necessarily like Badu Jack or anything like that, but it was definitely a cut. I don't know if it came from, a headbutt, maybe they say, but he did have scars, he had bruises, but he did have wear and tear on his face. I think he needs to do more than that. I think he needs to focus on a lot of other things, and work up to get the knockout. Okay, definitely fight the boxer than to try to outbox the boxer, which that's dumb, and then that's why he lost, and but to hear AJ say that type of stuff, I think it's a mentality building thing for him to say stuff like that for Oleksandr Usyk, even if he believes, or even if Usyk isn't respected, or Usyk doesn't respect him. I think he needs to believe that. I think AJ needs to believe that Usyk don't respect him. Is overlooking him. That's looking him like a second-class citizen or a joke or something demeaning because of what he did the first time. I think AJ needs to think that. And if he needs to think that, by God, think that, because that's the only way that's going to generate the fire to be something like you used to be. That guy that fought Klitschko, where the hell is he at? The guy that gave Dillian White his first loss and knocked him out in the 9th round, where is he at? He's going to need that guy. Not a guy, not a hybrid trying to figure shit out as you go. No, that's not going to work. But, but as far as Roberto Garcia goes, at least he will have someone in his face. Roberto Garcia is not going to back down. He's an aggressive trainer. He's like, the Mexican Teddy Atlas, if that's such a thing. But, he's definitely aggressive. So I think that's what Anthony Joshua needs. But I think he's first building the idea of forming Usyk as the enemy. Even though he's an opponent and maybe the enemy of Usyk is not even in the ring. I think it's elsewhere. I think it's in the Ukraine. But I think Usyk is channeling that to Joshua, and I think Joshua should channel that right back to Usyk, because this time I think Usyk's not going to come in there trying to box and figure you out, because he's already figured AJ out. He already knows exactly what AJ has. The only thing we can do is, or only thing he can do and we can see is what AJ brings else to the table, because if he doesn't bring anything else to the table, his ass is grass. Okay, he better be looking for a knockout. It better be some Ika Barabucci / Chris Bird type fight, because it has to be a punch where you're dead set on taking this guy out, not trying to outscore him, outpoint him. No, knock him out. But for him saying, hey, I want to split his face open, okay, that means you're thinking with mean intentions. That means you're thinking of yourself more aggressively. That means you're thinking of yourself that could put yourself mentally in a place that could beat Oleksandr Usyk, okay? And it's going to take a hell of a person to do it, if he's that person to do it. Why? Because no one else has done it. Counterpunch. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of AJ, Anthony Joshua, aggressively saying, split his face open. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.